Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be previewing the draw of the Vienna Open. It's an ATP 500 event, and ATP Basel in Switzerland, another ATP 500 event. Carlos Alcaraz has pulled out from Basel, but we still have some great players playing. First up, we're going to take a look at the draw at the Erste Bank Open in Vienna, Austria. At the top of the draw, the number 1 seed, Daniil Medvedev, taking on Arthur Fils, who's going to come off the final in Antwerp, which is an ATP 250. Huge matchup here. Grigor Dimitrov and Lorenzo Musetti facing off in the first round. Jeju Wolf, Yuri Lehechka, Roman Safalin, and Karen Khachanov. Big battle right there. Tsitsipas and the Austrian player playing on home court, Dominic Thiem. Alexander Vukic taking on a qualifier. Aslan Karatsev coming off a final from Tokyo. If he decides to play, Vienna is going to take on Borna of Croatia. Tommy Paul seeded 6 here, taking on a qualifier. Sasha Zverev coming off a tough loss to Jordan Thompson in Tokyo. Going to take on the Austrian player, wildcard Sebastian Ofner. Zverev seeded 5 here. Cameron Norrie from Great Britain here, taking on a qualifier. Matteo Aldinati taking on a qualifier. Alexei Popyrin taking on Andrei Rublev, 3 seed. Francis Tiafoe taking on Dan Evans. Tiafoe seeded 7. USA versus the Brits. Gael Monfils coming off a final from Stockholm, taking on the German player Daniel Altmaier. And at the bottom of the draw, Mackenzie McDonald taking on Francisco Cerúndolo. And Yannick Sinner taking on Ben Shelton, the rematch of Shanghai. Ben Shelton got the best of him in Shanghai. He's coming off the final in Tokyo. Let's take a look at Basel now. Holger Rune, number 1 seed, taking on Miramar Kecmanovic. It's a rematch of Stockholm, where Miramar Kecmanovic beat him in straight sets. Sebi Baez is taken on a qualifier. Andy Murray taken on Yannick Hoffman. Sebi Korda here seeded 8, taking on Thomas Martin Echeverry. These two last met in Zhuhai, and Sebastian Korda won that match. Taylor Fritz taking on the Aussie player Max Purcell, who has really been on a losing streak lately, so we'll see if he can get some wins going here. Got a tough match against Fritz. Fritz trying to qualify for the ATP final. Stan Wawrinka here taking on a qualifier. Roberto Bautista Agut here back from injury, taking on a qualifier. Felix Auger-Aliassime here having a tough season. Can't seem to get the wins, taking on the wild card Leandro Reddy from Switzerland. Alex de Minaur taking on Diego Schwartzman. These two recently just met in Tokyo, where Alex de Minaur got the best of him. Talon Griekspoor taking on Laszlo Djere. Jan-Lennard Struff taking on Chris Eubanks. Hubie Hurkacz, the Shanghai Open champ, taking on Dusan Lajovic. Nicolas Jarry taking on Adrian Manarino, the very talented French lefty player. Nicolas Jarry here seeded 7. Ugo Humbert taking on Marcos Giron, coming off semifinals of Tokyo. Dominic Streaker, wildcard in this event, taking on a qualifier. And at the bottom of the draw, coming off a final in Antwerp, Sasha Bublik taking on number 2 seed Casper Ruud. So there you have it. Those are the draws for Basel and Vienna.